Hello, Possums, Dreymasmith here. And at our guardian farm, not back at our village at the moment because, as you can see, I've got things that need repairing. The pickaxes aren't too bad. The shovel, the axes, they could do with some help. I'm also out of some supplies, particularly birch. And I got it right this time. Sorry about saying beech last time, silly me. And I also want to get a couple of other things. So I thought, let's come back here and do a restock. And then we'll go back out to the village. So first thing is to repair our tools. Down we go. Oh, and I have no ability to aim. So I'll be here for a little while, whacking guardians and getting my tools back in shape. And then we'll start collecting resources. And there's our sea sheep. It's been here ever since I updated my oceans for 1.13. No idea why. But it's happy enough. Let's leave it go. And there's one of my turtles. Hello. Yes, I bred some turtles. Oh, and there's another one. Hello. There should be 4 in all. Oh, can you not get back? Hello. Sorry, this is my turtle enclosure. I will make it so they can get back in if they want to. There we are. They got out that way. Hideous thing. I am going to take it apart. It'll need harvesting soon. I love this place, especially when they're growing. Wow, some of them are getting really tall this time. Excellent. Right, so what I've got to do is harvest this oak. You can see where I had to go at the leaves. And then replace it all with birch. And get some serious growing done. The leaves are going to take a little while to break up. I think I got... Yeah, I got all the wood. Okay, so let's plant our trees. There we go. And one last row. And now we need some bone meal, which I very sillily left in the chest. Oh, I can't even speak today, blah. Right, these ones at the corners often take a lot of bone meal to grow. I'm not quite sure why. I'll just get rid of you. Come on. Wow, that's 41 bone meal between the two of you, you greedy pigs. Okay, let's make some more. Oh, either they'll grow or they won't. And before you say, it's got nothing to do with leaves because they've grown with leaves in the way before. I just don't know why they do this. Try popping you back in. Yeah, see, sometimes that works. Wow, we're going to churn through the bone meal. Try again. Nope, you're just being a pain. Okay. Grab some more. I'm thinking of changing this a little so it's one of those farms where you just plant the whole thing solidly. Oh, you're one in the corner again. You're going to be a pain, aren't you? See, the corner ones, I do not understand it. Well, anyway, let's get harvesting. It is so nice to be a dirty stop-up. I have to go to sleep all the time round at the village. It's so nice to be out late. Right, I harvested 10 stacks of birch and then I got bored. If I need more, I'll have to come back and grow and harvest more, and that will be my punishment for being lazy. But what I need now is lots and lots of brown wool. Now, I've got 2 flocks, as you can see. This is my rainbow coloured flock, and I try to shear them as often as possible. If we go and have a look in my wool box, I've got some brown wool already. That's good. Now, if I just want bits and pieces, I go to the wool box and I get out the bits and pieces and I shear these guys when I can remember. If I need a bit more wool, I go to my dye herd. Now, I know it should be a dye flock, but, you know, a pun's a pun and worth doing. So it's a dye herd. See, there's the dye herder. And there's a vengeance, because it's a dye herd with a vengeance. Boom tish. Now I can shear these guys, and then I can wait for their wool to grow back. If I need a lot of wool, which I do at the moment, I go and find the wild herd. And the wild herd is the wild flock, sorry. I go and shear my wild flock, and they are up on those mountains. So I'll meet you up there. Well, actually, they're not quite on those mountains. They're on a plateau just over there. It's not far. Okay, here we are. Here is my wild sheep. So what I do is I go around and I dye them all. And then I run round and round and round shearing them. So I'll get them all dyed. Okay, that's all of them dyed. So now I just make a circuit of the field shearing as I go. And by the time I get back to the beginning, the ones I first sheared have usually eaten something and are ready for another go. Some of them don't do that, but most of them do. So I'll grab a whole lot of wool and we'll see where we go from there. That one's already been a greedy pig, so we'll take advantage of that. And so have you. Thank you. So round and round I go. Where I stop, nobody knows. Well, I do, but anyway. There we go, coming round to where we started. And this sheep has obliged with replenishing its wool. Round we go again. Love it when that happens. That's great. And because I've brought a bed with me, I can keep doing this for as long as I need to, or until I run out of shears, whichever comes first. Hello, viaduct. I do like that. May as well leave the bed there till I'm done. And some of them, doesn't matter how many times you go past, they haven't eaten. You're just not greedy enough. I got to do something with that sometime. I mean, look at it. It's just asking for it. I think that might be a project sometime. Some sort of tower, I'm not sure which. Would love your opinions. Come on, you, eat up. And that's it. I've used 2 more sets of shears and I've got all this plus that. So that's probably enough. And if it isn't, well, I can always come back. I'm going to leave this bed here, and at some point in the very near future, I'm going to come up and build a little shepherd's hut. So back we go to base, which is just over there. And actually, you know, we might fly back. We'll go back to base and then we'll see how we're going with getting our supplies together. So, oh look, yep, see, there's the base, not far at all. There we go. Back in no time. And home. Okay, I'll work out if we've got enough, pick up some extra bits and bobs, and I think I'll meet you back at the village. Back at the village. Not too much has gone on, a bit more planning, a little bit more building, then I ran out of everything. But back with our supplies. Now, the brown carpet, can you see up there? All that area, there's a lot of coarse dirt up there. And I'm going to leave some torches in, but the rest of it, I'm going to cover the coarse dirt with carpet just to stop things spawning and falling down. Also going to put some brown carpet on bits and pieces of the roofs. It'll work, don't panic. And what else have I got to do? Oh yeah, something else. If you have a look here, I have a banner and a map. And the map, surprisingly enough, haha, is of this area. Now, I have actually finally come up with a name for this village. I've called it Asilo, which is a Spanish word which, according to my Spanish dictionary, means sanctuary, refuge, shelter, home. I thought all those things really sum up what this village is about. So I thought Asilo's is, you know, a pretty good name for this place. So that's what this is going to be called. Now I have the banner because we're going to label this place on the map. So I'm actually going to, excuse me, I'm going to dig down a couple of spots. There we go. I'm going to pop the banner down, and now I'm going to click on the banner with the map, and there we are. There it is, labelled on our map, and it shows up. So we'll just get out of the hole. Now I could put that banner right down at bedrock or right up at build level. It doesn't have to be visible. So long as it's there and we've clicked on it with our map, it's there. And I'm actually going to go round my world and I'm going to label all my villages that I've renovated. And as we renovate new ones, they will get named and put on their respective maps. Now, one last thing before we call it quits for today. I have devised a plan for a wall. I think I'm actually going to just pull this forward a little. Bring the wall to there, which means I've got to move all those. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now the wall is modular, and it's based on a module of 5. So do we want the gate to also be 5 or the gate to just be 3? We'll make it 5. I can always alter it. So we start out with acacia logs and 2 sandstone, a gap, 2 sandstone, and fall down and not be able to get back up again, acacia log. So now the acacia logs go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, with an acacia slab on top, and then our drop down and another row of sandstone and 1 on top, so we end up with this sort of shape. Do the same on the other side, and then a row of stone brick slabs and a stone brick stair and a stone brick stair, 2, 3, 4, and that, oops, and I'm missing something, hang on. Here we are, cobble wall. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of this so we can see. So there we are. That's our wall module, and that's just going to go all the way around. I don't mind it as a shape. It's not just a blank wall. It gives them plenty of protection, not just now, but more to the point in 1.14 as well. I can't see any pillagers firing over the top of that. That's our wall module ready to go. So if you've enjoyed this episode and you've enjoyed following me around with all the sheep, whack the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell. I've got all my supplies ready to go, so I'll get cracking with the village and I'll meet you back here next time. Bye!